Hi, I'm Jentz, editor and publisher of Washington Gardener magazine. We're all about DC gardening, just what grows in our area and how to grow it. Today we're going to talk about early summer gardening chores. So the heat has set in. It's over 90 degrees in the summertime in DC, and that means our spring peas that we planted are done and fried. So I'm going ahead and pulling out the last of the pea vines from my trellis here, and you can just compost them. They have great nutrients and nitrogen to add to your compost pile, so I'll set them aside to do that. And in their place, I have planted beans to go up the same trellis, and this is a bush bean called Contender. It is ready in 50 days. Most beans are usually between 50 to 80 days, so they're a great summer crop, and you can actually seed them every 2 weeks to get a continual harvest all summer long. So that's one thing you could be seeding now. In the summertime, I'm also obviously looking for weeds everywhere, and you're going to be watering constantly, especially your new seedlings. So to this water, I have added about a cap full of organic fish fertilizer. Fish fertilizer is sold in the hardware store or any good garden center along with the non-organic fertilizers, and all you need is a little capful to a large gallon or two of water, and that's great for all your edibles. And this is the time of year when your lettuce is starting to end as well. It'll bolt in a couple weeks, which means set flower and seed. So go ahead and harvest all you can and refrigerate it and keep it for a couple weeks at that point. This is also the time of year where we look at our garlic to see if it's ready to pull, and you know it's ready when the top foliage starts to brown at the tips, and then you're going to dig it out and very carefully to get the whole bulb, because you want that whole nice big bulb. You don't want to wait till everything turns brown. So with onions and other bulbs, you wait till it all browns out, but by the time you do that with garlic, it's already rotted at the bottom. So you want to get it when it's just starting to brown up, and then you have some of these garlic scapes that you can harvest too and use right now in your pasta dishes. And you want to cure it for at least 3 to 5 days. And by curing basically just means drying it out. So you set it out on newspaper or a drying rack in a shaded, warm spot that's well ventilated. So a sunroom, a side porch, your balcony, anything would be a great place to put and cure your garlic. And then you just cut off the tops, take off some of the roots, and then store it for the winter use. At the end of spring, beginning of summer, your cold crops are going to probably bolt, and anything in the cabbage or brassica family, as soon as it gets above 80 degrees, what they do is they set flower and then start to set seed. And once that happens, the flowers are actually edible, but they're a little bit on the bitter side, and it also turns the rest of the plant kind of bitter. So usually you just yank it out and compost it. So that's what we're going to do now, is pull out the broccoli. Ooh. And you see it's a rather large plant, so I'm going to chop it up into smaller pieces and put it in my compost pile. In the place of the broccoli in this bed, I'm going to plant some more small peppers, hot peppers, and also start cucumber seeds. These cucumbers are 60 days from sowing to harvest, so it's not too late to be planting them because we'll get some good weather through September.